Okay. Stream health. So this will be week 4 in EA intro program assignment homework. This will be the last one. Yes, this is the last day. So today I will have the last online meeting. EA intro program. This is for. Okay. Check the mission Iraq there. AI nodes. I think that it's gotta draw to do. Okay. I'll probably make another stream, or maybe I'll make another stream next on the evening. What is this? All right. Sure, I can leave it as full screen. I will set 1 hour for this because I don't care about putting that there. Let's see, this was week 3 is global catastrophic risk, existential risk, and long-termism. That wasn't my cup of tea that much, but this should be. So let's start AI safety and alignment. Get to this page. Okay. So week 4, AI safety and alignment. Before I continue my thoughts about this, there are questions somewhere here. What will I think this will be? It's about catastrophic humanity ending scenarios, and then maybe some ways how it can be helped. I didn't find the word, but overall, my general feeling about this whole topic is I don't care that much about the AI alignment research, at least. It's not, I haven't studied for this, and I think it is important, but okay, maybe it's more important than I have thought, but I think more important is how it is presented, the data, the results. If it goes the same way than everything so far, it's gonna be another global warming. How long has there been people saying that we need to stop this fossil fuel? we need to stop this development. And some things has been done, but not that dramatically. AI is different because it moves way faster and people don't feel the physical effects of it that much. So how would they present this data that they will get from the research? That, hey, we need to stop. Yeah, no shit, of course. But how do you communicate that? So my question about this is, what is the whole spectrum from research to implement some new policy that actually works, get people to understand the danger. So can this material change my mind? Because right now I'm not donating money to AI safety. Why? I don't think it's that necessary. It's that urgent. For me, it has become this obvious noise. So I'm very interested to read what this material tells me about it, and also today's conversation. What are the ways that this topic is introduced to the people who are already very much interested, but maybe not in the field themselves. So those are some of my pre-assumptions of what this will be, and I would like to be. I'm a little bit pessimistic about this. I think it will be just too much random random seeming data and just gaslighting. You should be alarmed. A bit similarly than what the last week's session was about, future generations, that hey, you should care about them. Really? Why? It's not human. So, or it is a bit human, of course, because some people are concerned, but you can't communicate that way. So I would like to be positively surprised. Let's get started. And as I said, an hour roughly I will use for this, but if I can use 2 or 3 hours even. But it's still time from my life, and I think I'm already, because I will be focusing on AI. I will touch this issue later. Anyways, AI does not hate you, nor does it love you, but you are made out of atoms which it can use for something else. Okay, organization spotlight, Center for AI Safety. Center for AI Safety, actually, no, I want to test this site myself first. Reducing societal scale risks from AI. Very nice. Very clean. I like the colors. Center for AI Safety, CAIS, pronounced CASE, is a San Francisco-based research and field-building non-profit. We believe that artificial intelligence, AI, has the potential to profoundly benefit the world, provided that we can develop and use it safely. Allow all. View our work, our mission. Very nice. I think, yeah, let me read the front page, and then I will read the mission, and hopefully I will get an idea. Not like in some of the cases where just left confused and dissatisfied from of the website, how they presented their message. In contrast to the dramatic progress of AI, many basic problems in AI safety have yet to be solved. Our mission is to reduce social risk associated with AI conducting safety research, building the field of AI safety researchers, and advocating for safety standards. Okay. AI safety field building. Featured AI safety ethics and society, now accepting applications for the November course, offers a comprehensive introduction to how currently AI systems work, their societal risks, and how to manage them. Check one. Express interest features for curriculum. Applications for are now closed. Past tickets and okay, I'm not gonna read this, but from the looks of it, it's quite clean. This is too much on the side. Why isn't it here? I don't see images. I see a lot of links, text, which raises the question why, because you have AI you can use to create images. Okay, here is one. It's not relevant because it doesn't pique my interest. So from the start, it clearly has a filtering people away who don't have time, and who might be interested but are not already made their mind. So this doesn't want to get those people. That's my take from this. Computer cluster. So for progress and innovation, we offer free access to our compute cluster, which can run and train large-scale AI systems. That's nice. Yes, that's more safety. Okay. It has a lot of data. I don't. First, working cutting-edge models and running. So at least this doesn't want to introduce new people into this field. They just want to get people already who already know about AI. But philosophy fellowship. I think I'm the or wrong person to judge these sites, because I don't know about any of this. I have only a general idea of everything, but I hate knowing just facts. This research societal implications. I think this would be my field. As AI capabilities continue to improve, the need for safety research is becoming much of the okay. Philosophy invites philosophers from a variety of backgrounds to acquire in-depth understanding of the current state of AI safety and contribute to novel field-oriented research directions. Okay, how the work of philosophers contributes to progress. Okay, conceptual problem. Identified a lack of conceptual clarity in the existing safety literature. I don't know what that means. Conceptual clarification. Dissect the problem using rigorous conceptual analysis. Relevant philosophical literature. Just nonsense. Socio-technical orientation. The most likely candidates for serious harm and how to navigate these risks. Research. Okay. No, yeah, it's fine. Is this the founder? Preventing extreme risks from AI requires more than technical work, so case takes a disciplinary approach working across academic disciplines. Okay. AI possesses potential benefits. Okay. Risks. Current AI systems pass the bar exam, write code, fold proteins, and even explain humor. AI carries inherent risks, including some which are okay, a safety. So I guess these are the risks. Signatures, Sam Altman. This is old. What are the risks? Mitigating the risk effects should be global priority. Yeah, but where is the... Okay, I thought I would see a list of some risks at least. AI risks over... Okay, I am blind. So, malicious use. Powerful AI use widespread harm. New pandemics or for propaganda, censorship, surveillance. Don't pursue harmful goals. Biosecurity, restricting access. Yes, holding. Okay, this is good. Holding AI developers liable for harms. So billionaires, who owns this, who hire AI developers, who is liable? I think this is one of the best jokes in the world, that these monopolies do a lot of harm in many ways, but no one is held yeah, no one is liable. Okay, ARAs relinquishing control. It definitely is. It's a weapon. We recommend safety regulations, international coordination, and public control of general purpose AIs. We recommend how? How is the geopolitics going currently? Russia, China, US. Yeah, okay. You can always recommend. It's free. Organizational risks. Risks that organization developing advanced AI cause catastrophic accidents. Particularly if the predators profits for safety. Okay, yes, definitely AI could accidentally leak public or stolen malicious actors, yes. Invest in safety research. I think OpenAI just, or some time ago, just fired their AI safety department, which is suggest fostering a safety-oriented organizational culture. We should suggest fostering safety-oriented organization culture and implementing rigorous audits, multi-layered risk defenses, state-of-the-art information security. Here I would like to see a link from all of this, of course. That I know, I'm not saying that they are not getting anything done. It's difficult. My whole life's goal is a joke to most people. I want to reach world peace. It of course includes all of this, but I would like to see the things they're doing, because right now I'm almost leaving this site, and I don't want to read anything more, I'm convinced already that, hey, how could I help? Maybe this could be a link to some social media post I could share to my following. I'm not, but I don't see anything here. Or what is their mission from this? Rogue AIs, control, yes. Drift the original goals, become power seeking, resist shutdowns. Yeah, okay, I like all of these. I like the risks, that these are very, very dangerous, all of them. This, of course, could lead to nuclear war, organizational risks, a lot of harm to normal people as well. Rogue AI is harm to everyone, malicious use. Yeah, scammers love AI, I would imagine. Our research, I would like to just see some images here. A newsletter, AI friendly. Okay. So, view our work. If this is just a list of papers, I'm gonna ignore it. Alarm. And then our mission. Okay. This is the most important page of any website. It's actually their first navigational item. Our mission is to reduce, yes, why we exist. What is your history? I would like to know when this started. Exists to ensure safety, development, and deployment of AI. So first, before I go any deeper, I would like to see the year you started and all the current going projects. Here. First thing I would like to see. I immediately get some image, some grasp what you have done, how much people you have gathered. I can see myself in there, but maybe it will come later. Case exists to ensure, I read this many times already, global priority ranking alongside pandemics and nuclear war. Despite its importance, AI safety remains remarkably neglected, outpaced by the rapid rate of AI development. I'm very much interested in AI development, and at least AI safety mechanisms, or they haven't reached me, the actual things that I could do other than just stop using AI. I have seen those videos, but that's bullshit, of course. And I need AI for my work. Currently, society is ill prepared to manage the risks from AI. Exists to equip policymakers, business leaders, and the broader world with understanding and tools to manage AI risks. Very, yeah, sure. I read this already. What we do is highly neglected. What? AI safety remains remarkably neglected. Why is this duplicated here? Who wrote this? Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine if people skip this. They go here. Reduces societal scale risks from AI through research, field building, and advocacy. Okay, maybe it's fine. So research, field building, and advocacy. Case conducts research solely focused on improving the safety of AIs. Identify where are the research papers. I don't see any links. I can't click. Activities identifying and removing dangerous behaviors in AIs. Studying deceptive Chiavellian. What? Chiavellian. Where did you find this term? This is why I'm, yeah.
Machiavellian.
Machiavellian. Machiavellian.
Machiavellian.
Machiavellian. Cunning. Machiavellian. I have never heard of this. And other unethical behavior in AIs. Machiavellian. Did you use AI to write this? Who uses this word? Training AIs to behave morally, improving the reliability, improving the security. Field building. Grows the research field through funding research infrastructure, educational resources. I would love to see its ecosystem, because for me it doesn't say much. What is it? Group chats? Providing top researchers with compute and technical infrastructure. Multidisciplinary fellowships focused on AI safety, interfacing with the global research community, competitions and workshops, creating educational materials. Raising public awareness. This I would like to know. How? Policymakers, so advocacy, advising industry leaders, structures, and practice to prioritize AI safety. So if I started an AI company, someone like from this community could contact me. Hey, you're doing work with AI. We would offer you our help to ensure you do it correctly. Are you interested to do it the right way? I would imagine. Case impact. Accelerate research on AI safety and raising the profile. Okay, global statements. AI risks signed by 600 leading AI researchers. CEOs of Open, DeepMind, Anthropic. In 2023. See, immediately raise the question, is this updated? Researchers outside large tech companies are unable to work on understanding potential risks from cutting-edge AI models. Since, okay. Read that. Right. We have provided training to almost 300 students of computer science. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't want to read that. We systematically assess projects so we can quickly scale what works and okay. Oh? What was that noise? It sounded like some bottle cap was just opened from the pressure. I have various like bicycle stuff there. I think it was that. Some dust or duster. No, dust. Well, it blows air from some chemical reaction. I tried that a few days ago. Maybe it was that. Okay. Case is organized in. I'm getting tired just reading all of this. Research performs conceptual and empirical AI safety research. Cloud and DevOps. Cluster which reports projects. Where are all the links? Operations. Leadership. Okay, this I just I don't understand. Maybe they have focused on mobile. Can I change the? This is your AI safety. What did I learn from this? Now I'm confused. What was the action here that I should do? Care for you? Donate? What did I read this? It's clearly not for me, but as I started with, I would like to see when you started something natural. There was nothing natural in this page. It's just text and numbers. Like here, you could have an image showing policymakers and then you research. You could have some timeline. You could have something. Some links to research papers, most read, most interesting. Maybe an example of research paper with a summary alongside it, or easy to understand explanation to dumb people like me. Who is this for? That some AI research student comes here, reads this, all of this, gets interested. I can't click anything here. They want to hear more. Why would I want to read more if I didn't even like that much of any of this? So I'm just confused because all of this website stuff, it should make very easy for me to get to know them. But it was just lacking, I think. Where is the story here? Yes, it's very direct, very technical. I know all of this. I know about AI risks. Some images here, other than this. Emojis, educational materials. What educational materials? These are just workshops. Great. I would like to see some examples. When was the last workshop? When is the next one? I feel that this just misses so many opportunities to get someone interested. I have studied tech. I'm interested in tech. I'm interested in AI, but I don't feel anything when I read this. And this is just, yeah, it's just the same. Everything looks the same, okay? Featured research. Maybe this is it. Let's read some research. Oh my. Wait, okay. Did I see any video here? Resources. 2024, where is 2025? It's almost March. Yeah, I just, there is the donate, so I can contribution, but I can't choose because I'm stupid enough. I don't know what is most important. They will choose, so just pure donation, money to them. They will decide, which of course is fine, but it just feels empty. Feels like AI. This is the worst of AI. It's so generic site. All of the websites are like this, seems. And probably for a good reason. I haven't built that many websites, so when I try to build a good one from my website, I will create very similar. But I just, from this to this to this, what is the user experience here? What are you expecting? What are some scenarios? What are your personas who will go to this? I'm interested in EA. I'm interested in AI, but you didn't hook me in. I don't want to read some research paper that has 30 pages, stuff that I don't understand. There's no link here to your YouTube page. Do you have anyone marketing this? TikTok? Maybe I missed it, but impact report, 14 pages. Yeah, a lot of numbers. Maybe there are examples. Highlight. Overall, yeah. Not Center for AI Safety. Did I use like half an hour for this? Yes. Case pronounced case is San Francisco-based research field-building non-profit, we believe that artificial intelligence has the potential to profoundly benefit the world, provided that we can have, yeah, okay, over contrast to the dramatic progress in AI, many basic problems, okay. And this is 20 minutes, 45 minutes. Optional reading. I could probably get there. Another organization. Let's see if this is any better. First of all, I hate this. I have normal monitor here, normal ratio monitor, and maybe in my case, because my monitor is like over 3 meters by 2 meters roughly. I need to turn my head, but yeah, I just hate that. For starters, this is some just research. Of course, I would immediately go away. What is this? From our blog. Oh, that's nice. 2024, 2023. So they have discontinued. Seems. Research. Where is the date here? 2020. Model persona research agenda. Let's click that. No summary. I will skip it. More about us. That's most important part. Link is also there. Good. Our goal is to address worst case risks from the development and deployment of advanced AI systems. We're focused on conflict scenarios as well as technical and philosophical aspects of cooperation. Okay. We do interdisciplinary research, make and recommend grants, and build a community of professionals and other researchers around the priorities. Sure. Very simple about us page. This probably took an hour or two, but I'm sure this is 1 week old website community, and they will quickly focus on this. No. I'm being too harsh here, maybe. Mission. Our goal is to address worst case. Did I just read this? Yeah, it's the same. At this end, we do. Okay, that's the same as well, or a little different. It's annoying. How we came to our mission. Okay, when? Deeply ignorant, we are radically open-minded. Founding in 2013. Right, skip. What is the mission? What or why am I reading this? What do you want to tell me? What do I do with this information? Contact you? Get involved. Work with us. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to know 10 people who are the target audience for this website, this about page. There may, I think this is just some information to a researcher who wants to do good, but this is not to introduce anyone to this. It's not their target audience, and there might be a good reason. Maybe it really is. Wait, is there a new case that I could maybe buy? Huh? Is there a window? What? I'm looking for a computer case. Ah, there's a window there. On the... Yeah. It seems like they have maybe switched the window. It was close. I think this fractal design define R6 is what I'm after. Right. Ah, okay. Someone from this building asked the question if someone else smells something funny, but I guess they're doing some work at the attic. So first of all, questions. My questions are who the websites are for. AI researchers. It's not for any policymakers. I'm interested in AI and I don't find them anyway interesting. No links to their YouTube page, no. Yeah. And the blog was, what, over a year old? It's too much. Nothing is happening there. Core readings. Sections 1, 2, and 3 of the argument for AI risks. Finnish guy, a member of the Finnish AI community who is currently doing technical AI alignment research. UK. Q&A style overview. Argument for AI risk. This is 20 minutes. Really? I think I'm just slow at reading. Let's get to it. I'm not gonna focus on notes this much this time. Make it a bit smaller. All catastrophic. When was this created? No idea. Make it even smaller. Damn. We'll get into details in a moment, but do you have a brief description of what these views are based on? Okay. Theory of AI. No, dangerous AI timelines. That's interesting. When will these dangerous AIs be built, if ever? Level of understanding, hidden problems, goals, complete stories, solutions. Technical understanding of the risks posed by AI systems. Okay. Okay. I think this would be my go-to, but stick with this. Okay. Mm. Transformative AI. Mm. Okay. Some thoughts about this. what I would like to know or see is I'd like to see a visual repress. What? Or this I would like to see. Meaning, of course, AI safety researcher. So get into university, get a degree in AI and focus on AI safety. That's great. Policymakers, get into politics and become very knowledgeable about AI dangers, risks. That's one. What other ones could be? If you are in a company and you use AI, think about the security. That's one. So something that people can see where they land that on this. This map. Hmm. Socio-political decisions, coordination. It's my area. I'm trying to find some part here that moves me, that changes my perspectives. Mm. Yeah, at the moment the AI gets enough memory and sensors that it will gather much more information than humans, and it just there's no difference between human seeing or there's a huge difference. AI sees much more, remembers it. Yeah. Once the AI can build robots or robot parts for itself, then how much longer is there a need for human mechanics, maintenance people? Mm. Mm. Again, I thinking of whether I'm doing this wrong. What am I doing wrong? I'm skimming this through, trying to read it, but I feel that I just don't get any value from this. So what are my options, or what could happen with this? What is the goal of what I should? Maybe just be more aware of this. Advocate for this. What is the point? Well, of course, in this intro program, yes, the point is to just introduce these ideas. Yeah, and it has been great. This is not just for this AI research, but this is the most interesting part to me, that what are the general advices these articles or websites try to give. Yeah. Large language models. I will come back to this later. Trying to understand them better. Yeah, the scale. I know have been so many incidents that AI misbehaved. In my case as well, I tried to build code and then I said to the AI, hey, you can do everything. And at some point I returned to watch how it's going, and it just repeated 2 questions. So it started this conversation with itself. How is that possible that it created 100 part conversation with each other with the same question and answer at this stage? Was it Gemini? Ridiculous. There's no safety mechanism that says, hey, you repeated 5 times. What is wrong? Take a look at the original question and edge cases. And the more powerful it gets, the bigger the harm. Make me a poem about how to build weapons. Evaluating capabilities. Don't really care. Mm. I'm not getting anything. When the AI becomes better and better, then the goal is to survive because evolution. It's, I think, pretty clear. But although, because it's a brain, humans can go against evolution. So maybe it's not clear, but in the longer run, of course, it's to survive. Mm. Mm. AI fooling humans. Scoring heuristics. Mm. Okay. humans need it. This section is better. At least activates my thinking a bit more. Sleep again. Mm. Do we do if AIs have dangerous capabilities? Mm. Same question, what to do if the government, the head of the country is doing something that most people don't like. How to disarm government. Dissemble. Mm. AI safety, okay. Yeah, I will see this. AI safety. Okay, nice. Some images. Great. Map. This is what I was after. Attend an event. Let's see. Boot camps, Europe. March 7th. Australia, okay. well, this is great. It's at least something. But let's see the map. Training town. Ooh, this is what I like. View cars. Ah, these are all. So how do I navigate this? Ah, just like this. Strategy summit. Training town newsletter. Last updated. Ooh, very nice. Merge. Capabilities, career castle. 80,000 EA. Strategy research. Twitter AI, DeepMind. Yeah, this is nice. There are others as well. I thought someone just put themselves here. It's the only one. No. Conceptual. Doesn't say. Strategy. Ethics. Governance recommendations. That's nice. To survive artificial. Yes, I think these are my people. If I would be interested in Lionheart. Funding. I think, yeah, this. Then what was this again? Governance. Strategy. In order to safeguard a flourishing present and future. Yes, this is great. This is great. Count few cards. That's why the button was there. This is great. Okay. AI alignment. I'm not gonna do this now, but maybe once I start or continue that AI. So that was just 20 minutes read. This is 45 minutes. What is this? I spent over an hour on this. Who reads this in 20 minutes? Sections 1, 2, and 3. Wait. Okay. That explains it. Wait. Sections 1, 2, and 3. So that's... Where is the fourth one? Okay. Well, yeah, clearly I was so interested. Sections 1, 2, and 3. That explains the 20 minutes. But I got that last link from the end. I should probably read the that primer on the drivers of risks from artificial intelligence. I hope this is new. 2 years old. Except wait, where is that? Very light. Oh, image. That doesn't look that bad. I think it's almost 3 p.m. 2 hours till the meeting. I'm just gonna get through this now. And then take a break. I'm not reading this that thoroughly. Mm. Not really focusing on this. Mm. I will soon fall asleep. At least my brain is activated for the meeting. Yeah, so recursive self-improvement. Yeah, and yeah, one thing about super intelligence is it's not machine versus humanity, people, but rather each machine and humans, some humans against other humans. Because let's say there is a military group and AI convinces all of them that when the AI will conquer the earth, the world, all of these military personnel will get all the women they want for themselves as slaves. Of course, many people do have morals, but what if a lot of people can be bribed? There are whole religions about this. You get 72 virgins if you are good. And many people have difficulty converting into a religion because there is no proof of that. But what if there was AI that promised this the same? Yeah. And of course, AI, they don't have to, or it doesn't have to fulfill that promise, but no one can say anything about it. Because there will be people, there are people in ICE, the states currently. What do they get from it? Power. People want power. That's one reason why there are these cultures where women don't have any power, because then all the men can have power, and so they don't rise against the people who are actually in power. So all of the men do get some form of power. That's, yeah. But anyways, let's skim this through and Yeah. Yep. Mm. Yeah, I agree with this. That the guy will be just too much. If it gets an upper hand, it never loses. Mm. 3 to 30 years. I like that. Romantic connection. Yes. Of political and economic influence. Yeah, humans are animals, of course. That's the reason. Yeah, I really like this article. I think even though I skimmed through a lot, it activated my thoughts about this. Okay, yes. I really much like this. This was great. Whoop. This was great. Come on. And that's the last. That's the last of the reading materials I will do for this intro program. Of course, there are all the optional readings I didn't read, and some of the, or many of these I just skimmed through. But overall, I think it was quite good. What was the first topic? Introduction. Using rationality to do good. Okay. Second one, expanding our compassion. I think this was for animals. Yes. And then the third one was global catastrophic risk. Okay. It's a good introduction, I think. And especially this last one. Yeah, safety and alignment. Of course, I do have AI here. So it's one of the three main goals that I have. Do I have any other notes I want to take? What about this? Learning about different AI tools, their usages, and all the research about these dangers. I want to go deeper into knowing the field. My part, the perspective of AI will be informing people. I have set my goal to be communication, information flow, collaboration. And it's about getting people to understand AI risks. That's one question. How to increase the knowledge and impact of AI risks for person X or type X people. That's a question. What is the answer? if I had 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. That kind of work. Gamifying Politics project is towards that. Not towards AI, but in general, trying to inform, trying to get it, make easier way to follow politics. Yes, so general feeling I got from reading this is that I already know all of this. I have heard it, of course. ChatGPT is not a new tool, it has been around, and the risks I don't think there was nothing eye-opening, no new information. As I said, it's mainly just or activated my brain to think about this. But yes, my part, use AI to educate people and to control AI. To create better collaborative systems and information flow. Bureaucracy. Now I will take a nap. Yeah. What? Gemini? Come back to that later. Aim. Was this 353? Yes. Nice.